Hi, this is Mike Palmer with Group One Trading. This is Volatility 411. We've had a very quiet few weeks in the market. We actually saw the Jan future just drift down slowly with rarely an uptick, and we settled on Wednesday at 1262 in that future. However, we are starting to see some rumblings of activity and volatility in the market. We've actually had the VIX climb up to 13.5 today. We've had a modest sell-off in the market, but more to the point, we're getting some buyers of options. Some people are worried about things perhaps related to impeachment, perhaps related to coronavirus. But notably, we've had a big buyer of Feb calls, and this is again that guy that is 50 Cent. He bought 100,000 of Feb 23 calls today. He paid 49 cents. You guys remember the old the 50 Cent story was about somebody who would buy anywhere between 200, 250, 300,000 calls about somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks out. And we'd buy those always in the 50 cent range. So sometimes he'd be buying the 21 calls, the 23 calls. What was the same is the options that he was buying were always around 50 cents. That activity sort of went away for a little bit, and in the last couple of weeks, it is back. And today is no different. Seeing a big buyer of those Feb 23 calls tells us that that activity of people wanting to buy those 50 cent calls out, we'll call it 3 weeks, 4 weeks. This is in the Feb expiration, which is pretty much exactly 4 weeks away. And that is an activity that we're seeing now that is driving how people are looking at volatility in the VIX options. That said, with the VIX at 13.5, we remain at a very low level for volatility. The market is not reacting that much to the virus news, the impeachment news, you name it. We're still right around all-time highs despite a modest sell-off today. And until we see any real movement in the market related to those news, I think we're still looking at what is probably a pretty quiet market. This is Mike Palmer with Group One Trading. This is Volatility 411.